Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on this channel we are all about real makeup for real life and real people. Today is a very exciting video. I had a company called STYLEVANA reach out to me for a collaboration with them in which I would try a few products of my choosing and give you guys a discount code. And that's pretty much it. I'm not required to give any kind of a positive review. The discount code is active through the end of July and the code is INF10 Journey. So I will have that down in the description box below. That discount code is good for 10% off your entire order, or if you spend over a certain amount, depending on where you are in the world right now, then you can earn an additional 15% off. So I will have, again, all of that information down in the description box below. And I'm very excited and very thankful to STYLEVANA for not only reaching out to me, but also for the products that they provided for today. So this is the completed look, but 5 of the products come from STYLEVANA. STYLEVANA is kind of like similar websites where they sell Asian beauty, makeup, and fashion at a very discounted price. They have pop-up sales and all kinds of things on their website. I find their prices to be extremely reasonable. So make sure you check out the website, which of course will also be linked down below. I just was very impressed with the website. I was impressed with the setup of the website. I was impressed with the prices that they had to offer, especially on some Korean products that I'm more familiar with, that I've looked at on other sites like STYLEVANA. So you guys know that I'm not really big on pushing anybody to purchase anything here on this channel, but I did want to give you all of that information and hope that you'll check out the website just so you're familiar, if nothing else, down below. And with all of that said, before we get into this look, if you are new here, very special welcome to you. I hope you'll consider subscribing before you leave if you like what you see today, and then you'll be able to find the rest of my videos more easily on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday when I upload. And with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into the look. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited to try this first product, which is the Purito Sika Clearing BB Cream. I picked the shade number 23 Natural Beige. I don't know how that's going to look. I know that this is comparable to the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream and the shades that it comes in. Typically number 23 is more of my winter shade, but I did pick this one out, and we can always correct with bronzer and powder and such if we need to. It says healthy looking glow, flawless coverage, and EO and fragrance free. I'm assuming EO is essential oil. This one I think does recommend for you to apply with your fingers, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is what this shade looks like. And I do prefer to apply like my Missha BB cream and light coverage products like this with my fingers. So we're gonna see how this goes today. I've been really wanting to try this product for a while, since Taylor Winn and Arna Alayne and then Jessica Braun all talked about it so much. But I felt like I really couldn't justify the purchase because of, you know, owning 2 shades in the Missha BB cream. But when I saw it as an option from STYLEVANA on the list that they sent me, I was like, yep, today is the day. So it does feel very similar to the Missha BB cream. And the Missha BB cream, I don't know if this one has sunscreen in it. I did not see that anywhere. The Missha BB cream, you know, you really work in with your fingers because it has sunscreen in it. And so it does have a little bit of that white or gray cast, which this one also does. Now that I've rubbed it all in with my fingertips, I'm going to go over it with a sponge. I feel like this one is maybe a tad less dewy than the Missha BB cream, which is maybe preferable for my oily skin, especially as we get into the warmer months. I do think it looks nice on the skin, maybe a little bit more heavy looking than the Missha BB cream, but I can't really be certain for that since I haven't tested this long enough. I definitely would be keen to try half and half like Jessica Braun did, and I will link that video for you of hers where she compared this against the Missha Perfect Cover BB cream. Now for the rest of the products that I didn't receive one from STYLEVANA, I'm going to be subbing in Project Pan or Shop My Stash products. So for concealer, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away concealer, but I am going to speed through or cut out these products for time purposes. All right, next, before we go in with powder, I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. This is currently in my Partners in Cream project, as was the concealer. And I'm very much enjoying this, and since my blush is cream, I thought, why not? I do really like how this Purito BB cream looks. I just think I would probably go in with a little bit less product next time. And it did say on the box you can apply it with a sponge also, so if that is your preference. I do want to go in with my highlight before we dive into the next product from STYLEVANA, and I'm just going to use my BECCA Opal highlighter today. Been loving it. I'm panning it in my 21 and 2021 project with my girl Angela, who will be linked below. So I'm just going to apply some of this. I think it'll go nice with the rest of the products, as well as the eye look, the simple eye look that I'm planning. I actually think I'm going to skip powdering and go straight into blush. This is the McQueen New York Cushion Tint. This can be used on both the lips and cheek. And I got the shade number 2 Nude Coral. I was kind of just hoping to find something that was different than anything else I have in my collection. And I definitely think this is. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a nice frosted glass bottle, and then it has a doe foot on the inside. So I thought we'd just try it today. Woo! So I'm just swiping that on my cheek. Holy cow, way too much probably. That's okay. You know I love a blushy look. And then I'm just taking my e.l.f. 105 brush and kind of stippling this onto the cheeks to blend it out. Yep, maybe didn't need that much, but we can always take it down a little bit with the sponge as well. I feel like it does have a scent, but I don't know what I would necessarily call it other than fruity. Okay, got that on. I'm gonna take a clean part of the beauty blender, not beauty blender, my e.l.f. sponge, and kind of just go around the edges. And I think that looks really pretty. It's definitely kind of a moussey texture, so I find that interesting. That was probably, again, way too much. So I would be interested to see what this would be like on the lips, but we are going to use a different lip product from STYLEVANA today. So I'll use this in an upcoming video as a lip product too. It's just so pretty. My Atlanta, I love that. I really like the formula of that. So next is brows, and you guys know I hardly ever do brows on camera. So this will be interesting. So the product we're going to use for the brows today, again, is from STYLEVANA. This is the McQueen My Strong Auto Eyebrow Pencil Slim in the shade Gray Brown. It does have a nice spoolie on this side, and I'm going to just use this to comb my brows into the shape that I want. This pencil is, I'm hoping you'll be able to see, sort of a triangle, but it's a very small precision triangle. So let's see what we can do. And I do have very sparse brows, so I do typically have a fair amount of filling in to do. And lately I have been enjoying a little bit more of a bigger pencil tip, which this is definitely bigger than like my NYX micro brow pencil, because it just fills things in a little faster. And I have no idea how to use one of these triangle pencils. I've never used one before. I know you kind of go up with the tip to make brow-like strokes, but when I change the angle of where I'm coming in at, then I get confused. It's definitely a good color. I definitely, even though my hair does have some warmth to it, my brows don't. So I do like typically more of a taupey color. The shade I use in the NYX pencil is ash brown. So I thought gray brown sounded like it might be similar, and it definitely looks similar. I'm gonna do a little bit more fill-in on the tail end here. It is catching on the hairs nicely without going onto the skin. There we go. I think that's a nice looking brow. All right, so I'm gonna quickly fill in the other brow and then we will move right along. Okay, I am back, brows are on. I did go ahead and set with my Kosas Air Fluff Clear Brow Gel as well. And I changed my mind about powder. It does still feel slightly tacky to the touch, the BB cream. So I'm just going to take my Project Pan powder, which is my number 7 Lift and Luminate powder in my 21 pans in 2021. So I'm just gonna go lightly over the skin here. Okay, time for a quick little eye look. I did go ahead and prime my eyes off camera as well. I used the Fenty Beauty primer that I've been using lately. And when I asked my girl Angela which Natasha Denona palette I should use for a quick neutral look today, she picked the Glam palette. So Angela, this one's for you. And in case you're new here, I am shopping my stash for all of my Natasha Denona palettes in the month of May. Going into this palette, I want to try and keep it pretty warm. I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Blend. And the reason I want to go simple and light with the eye look is because I do have a new eyeliner from STYLEVANA to go ahead and use today. And then on the outer corner, I'm going to go into the shade right next to the first shade, which is called Smoke, and take this along the upper lash line and the outer corner for a little bit of depth, and then also blend it up into the crease. All right, and then for the lid, I'm going to go into this golden shade down here called Center Eyelid, and I am going to put it on my center eyelid today. Typically, I'm a rule breaker when I use this palette, but today I just am doing what I want to do, and it happens to be following the rules. And then for a little inner highlight, I'm going to go in with this center shade in the bottom row, which is called Center Eyelid. Now I'm back to breaking the rules. And this is just going to go on the inner part of my lid, just to keep things a little brighter. And then lastly, I'm going to go into this shade right here called Inner Corner and use it on my inner corner. Am I? It's kind of silvery. We'll see. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. All right, so the eyeliner that I received from STYLEVANA is the McQueen Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Slim Shot 1.5 millimeter, and the shade is Deep Brown. You guys know that I don't wear black eyeliner, I wear brown. And is this not the cutest little pencil you've ever seen? It's so cute. Yeah. Okay, so this baby is tiny. I have never used a 1.5 millimeter liner before, and I'm also not great at eyeliner. I just do my thing every day. Looks a little messy and slept in person, and looks fine on camera, but today I'm going to try and, you know, get a feel for this. I'm going to try to do a little wing situation on the outer corner and use this to really anchor and ground and add a little bit of drama to this eye look that was very simple. But I'm just flicking that out first. And bringing it in about to the halfway point of my upper lash line. This is definitely nice and firm, which I like with a pencil this small. I'm now going to bring this just down to the lower lash line, about as far over as we did on the top. And it's definitely dark brown, like it's so dark, it almost looks black. Now I'm going to go ahead and tightline the upper waterline with this. This one I will bring as far in as basically the front of where my lashes start. It's firm to where it's not going to break off on you, I think, but it's not tuggy or uncomfortable or dry in any way. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this look on the other eye, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara, and then we're coming back for a fun lip that I'm excited to try. Look, I got my hair cut, no more scraggly ends, very exciting. The last product I received from STYLEVANA is the Romand, I don't know how you pronounce it, Juicy Lasting Tint, and I picked what I think is a unique and kind of fun color called Pink Pumpkin. It is this color right here. I think it'll pair nicely with the blush as well. It seems like it's probably like a nicely pigmented glossy stain, so let's do it. Oh wow, feels very cooling and almost gel-like. That is an interesting color. I definitely would say that Pink Pumpkin is a fair shade name. It did leave a little bit of a stain just in the time that I was applying that to my hand. So I do think it'll be a nice stain. So let's just briefly go over what we tried today. First of all, the Purito Sika Clear, why can't I say this? First of all, the Purito, oh, goodness. First of all, the Purito Sika Clearing BB Cream, that's really hard to say for me. I like this. Definitely will use less product in the future. I just think it looks a little makeup-y, but I do think that that is just my error in using a little bit too much, not knowing the product very well. As for the McQueen New York Cushion Tint Lip and Cheek, I really like this. I really like the texture and everything of this on the skin. The brow pencil, I like. I feel like it will take a little bit of getting used to, but it is a little bit bigger than more of a precision pencil, and so it does fill in the brows a little bit quicker, and I appreciate that. I like the firmness of the pencil. It's not too firm, it's not too soft. The spoolie works great. As for the little eyeliner here, I really like this. I think this is nice. It worked really well for this look. It's definitely a deep brown, which would be nice to have since my everyday Simmer Brown Now eyeliner from Wet n Wild is just more of your straight brown. This is like a deep dark chocolate brown. So that was a really nice product. And then this interesting formula. It definitely is going to leave a stain on your lips, I can tell you that much. I'll be interested to sort of experience and find out what this lip product feels like the longer that it's on, if I'm eating or drinking, if the glossy part wears away, all of that good stuff. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This was a really exciting video for me. It was really nice that STYLEVANA just reached out to me and was able to just offer me these products to try in exchange for giving you guys a discount code and all of that. I thought it was very, very kind of them. So thank you again, STYLEVANA, for reaching out to me for this collaboration. Let me know down below what you thought of any of the products in action. And thank you so much for spending part of your precious time here with me today. I know time is precious, and so I always appreciate each and every one of you that clicks on one of my videos. Love, light, friendship, all the good stuff. And I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. And I will see you in my next video real soon.